Okay, here we go. Live. Never quite sure where I'm looking here. I think I'm looking in the camera. So, I wasn't going to shoot a video, but, I just crawled out of bed this morning. I got on the phone with my girlfriend, and that phone call, it was fine, but it just I just got into expressing how crappy I've been feeling the past couple days, and that never really brings things up. But I was talking to her and saying how what I was doing, and that's what I want the topic of this video to be about for the most part, is giving up and giving in to depression or feeling shitty or that sort of stuff. For me, that's kind of a big thing that I've dealt with a whole lot in my life, and it was pretty present this morning and over the past couple days. I just felt like, again, in my life, when I don't have something solid or a project or a job or just something that I'm into, I can easily get into a crappy place in my head and emotionally, and I'll often end up just kind of spinning my wheels in distraction and not taking the best care of myself, and letting life just kind of go to shit. And so I just want to talk a little bit about, I'm getting text while I'm talking on here. I just want to talk a little bit about what specifically happened just in the past few days, because this is a regular thing for me, and maybe talking about it without going down into the dark, painful stuff. Or I don't know, it seems like if I'm talking to a really close friend about it, I can tend to get even deeper into it and feel worse. But here I'm on a video that's going to go out to the world, so maybe it seems like it'll feel a little bit better, and it just works a little better to keep me moving up rather than moving down, emotionally speaking. So I've been, over the past few weeks, been kind of on a new dietary experience, taking better care of myself, drinking the celery juice like I've been talking about, which has been amazing. I haven't had it yet this morning. I wish I had it right now because I'm thirsty. And things are feeling really good, or have been. And the way it shifts for me is it's either I get highly stressed or physically stressed and tired, or I just slack off and I don't take as good a care of myself as I want to. Like, I'll start eating shitty, I'll maybe have a beer or two, which generally makes me super depressed pretty quickly, just like a beer. It's ridiculous. And then I'll just kind of start going down, and with all the time I have on my hands right now, which is, not always the best thing for me, I can fall into just spiraling down. And so that's what's happened. I think I got a little bit stressed, thinking about, I'm going over a whole lot of different ideas for projects right now, and what my work is going to be, and got kind of frazzled in that, got overwhelmed, went out with some friends, had a beer, that brings me down a little bit from the following day, and then I went fishing with my buddy and was feeling like crap, decided to go home early, and just simple, subtle stuff like that has me wanting to just, shut down, let go of everything, not keep moving forward with looking for a new project. And I spend a couple days down, and today's like the third day. I just been poking around the internet, looking at different things to do, and getting out a little bit. It's freaking beautiful. Today is Friday, the 18th or 19th of October, and so I did go out, walk around town yesterday, and talk to some friends and stuff on the phone, whatnot. But yeah, I just have these dips, um, and when I do, I was starting this video talking about giving up. I like want to give up everything. I'm just like, I'm done. Life sucks. I'm just gonna just kind of give up for until I start feeling better. And that's all right, but I've spent a lot of my life having those down days, and I'd rather be able to pull myself out of it more quickly. Um, but sometimes I just gotta let it ride. And today, and just getting myself up and doing this video, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Um, I'm also feeling better having some interactions with some of the people that are responding to these videos, and talking to some old friends, connecting with some old friends and family. um, I really appreciate those of you that do plug in and listen to these videos. you know I It's not my intent to spend all of my time shooting videos whining about how shitty I'm feeling, that sort of thing. But I do think there's going to be some value, at least for me, at talking about and getting some of this stuff out, um, as I find my way into my next activity and project. That's important to me because I've got to make some money, and it just feels good. It feels good being productive and making money, and like I've said in the recent videos, I'm going to be choosing something that turns me on and that is of service in some way, um, with the work that I choose coming up here, because I think that's one of the things that kind of gets intense for me, is trying to figure out something outside of just making money and being active and working. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do that. I've gotta be doing something that helps and serves others, and is valuable to more than just my pocketbook. So anyway, so back to the giving up, and I think when I get in these states, probably the best thing for me is to reach out and connect with people. So it's partly what I'm doing here, and then I get on the phone and visit with friends, um, and not give up entirely. And I always get back to moving forward and taking care of myself. Though as I get older, it seems like it gets a little harder, or it has gotten a little harder. Um, I've been listening to a bunch of people like Joe Rogan and other motivational speakers, reading some great books about success and being of service in life, finding a job or a vocation that is satisfying. And there's a lot of really inspirational people out there doing great work, and I find that if I can get myself engaged in some sort of action, whether it be as simple as reading a book, listening to an audio, or talking to inspiring friends, that those are things that help get me out of this lower state when I'm in it. And so that's kind of what I got right now. And then, yeah, as far as, I don't know if there, as I'm talking about it, I really don't know that there's something that I need to do around my giving up. Because I know when I find something and I find the next project that I'm going to get into, I'll keep at it. I've done that well enough over the past 10, 15 years, in sticking to something, that I know that once I get some momentum going, then it'll be fine. Though, I do have these days regularly, even when I'm working hard. Something more I wanted to say about that. Oh yeah, but in the interim, while I'm like not into something and I'm looking for something, it's crazy. My mind is like super excited about one thing every minute, it seems like. And then I think that's partly what gets overwhelming and causes me to shut down for a few days, is that I get so busy in my brain trying to figure it out that it just I just need a break. So I'm in break mode right now, and today I've got some things to do, some actions to take that'll get me moving a little bit on finding, I don't know, my further exploration on what the hell I'm going to do for work. So I feel like I'm a broken record right now. So I think I'll end this video. Let's see, unless I can find something else cool to talk about. I'm finding that it's a little easier for me to focus on, think about, talk about, and shift my thinking when I think about what I have to be appreciative for, and what I have to be grateful for in my life. And I have a lot. I've got beautiful friends and people that are always freaking there for me if I need it, if I reach out. A wonderful girlfriend that's so smart and beautiful and giving and present and accepting. And so that's really great. And I've got a home. It's a little bitty home. It's got a crazy bed. This was an Airbnb that these people decided to rent, and I've kind of done a teeny bit to it, but for the most part it's just kind of their decorations, and it's all one payment, all utilities and everything is paid for. And so it's really easy for me. It's super simple. My overhead and my lifestyle is simple right now. I'm gonna see if I can, let's see, I'll show you the rest of my place. Here's my fishing gear. Oh, my fishing gear is all in my car. There's not much back there. But anyways, got a simple spot. Grateful for that. And I've got, I got low battery. Got a low battery sign, so I better wrap this up. So I've got a lot to be grateful for, and when I can think on those things, it's incredible. It can shift my state so fast. So I'm going to make today's theme to walk out in the world and just spend a lot of time in what I'm grateful for, because when I'm low, that'll pull me out, and I can get back to figuring out what the hell kind of business I'm going to do. I hope you guys are doing good out there, whoever's listening, and I hope that you're finding your way into feeling better and to choosing thoughts that serve you in a way that makes your life nice. I think I tend to take life really seriously. I think I tend to take life really seriously at times, especially when I'm feeling shitty, when I don't really need to do that, because we're all here for a blip of time, and it's so nice to make the best of it. And there's not a whole lot to do here, except, in my opinion, just kind of make it the best and the happiest that it can be, and just accept the ups and downs of life. So hope whoever's watching is feeling pretty good, and I will be back at this soon. Maybe I'll do another video today once I get showered and cleaned up and out in the world. All right. I love you guys. I really do. And talk to you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.